Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you like portfolio reviews, you're in the right place. I'm going to have a run through my portfolio to show you how it's performed this week. People who watch my regular daily market update videos will know that it's been a pretty up and down week. The week started extremely well with all of the news of mergers and acquisitions, the TikTok Oracle deal, the Nvidia ARM deal. But it all kind of unravelled as the week went on. Governments stating that they were going to investigate and scrutinise the deals, and then obviously the Fed announcements, the Bank of England announcements, all kind of led to a general worsening of the stock market performance over the week. And then towards the back end of the week we had the Snowflake IPO, which seemed to start a sell-off in the tech stock side of the market generally. So overall it was a very tough week, but what you see here is a diversified portfolio that's able to weather those issues. Now the total dollar value of the portfolio has risen around $100. I actually purchased early in the week some Coca-Cola stocks, some more stocks in Altria. I already had a position in Altria, so I extended that position, and also Merck, MRK, I bought some stock. So the total number of stocks has increased to 53. We'll come back to that, but I am going to look to rationalise that. I think that the portfolio, I always had 50 stocks in mind, but on reflection, I'm going to look to rationalise this portfolio maybe between 40 to 45 stocks at a push. It might not happen this week, but certainly I want to get into the 45 to 50 range. So the total dollar values increased around 100 because of new investments. But actually, despite everything that's gone on in the markets, my dollar value movement, that is how much is the portfolio worth against what I've put in. So you can see the portfolio is worth just under 3.5. I've actually invested just over 3.5. So the value has gone down about $16. If you remember last week, I'll put a link to the video. We were down around $28. So we've actually improved. Now, interestingly, you'll remember that I was talking about the dynamic between the dollar and the pound. Because I'm based in the UK, that has a big impact on the home currency value of the portfolio. You remember last week we had a positive gain in GBP. This week that's all disappeared. We've now got a just under £6 loss. That is because the effective exchange rate of the portfolio has moved to 1.31, which is more in line with the effective exchange rate of all of the deposits I've made into the account, which to me is very strange because the pound is still very weak against the dollar, at around 1.29 I think. So I don't quite understand why the portfolio's converting at that rate. Something I'm going to look into a bit more. So we are actually down slightly now as well, but I think overall the portfolio has been able to withstand the real downturn in the computer and technology side of things. So rate of return, it's just slightly negative. In terms of dividends received, we've now had payment from 22 stocks in total. So the list's here. Again, I've done a video looking at more detail on who's come in this week, so I'm not going to touch on that, but just to say that the total dividends received are now $11.50, which if you annualize it is a 1.3% return on investment. As I said, still got 20 stocks to come in, and also further announcements on some of these stocks that have paid will be paying again. For example, Realty Income is a monthly pay, so I'm expecting that 1.3 to improve. I've actually just had a stock from a dividend received from eBay this morning as well, 12 cents I think. So I think we're looking quite good. and that's only going to get better as time goes by. In terms of some of the detail, this is the detail of the portfolio. I've made some improvements to the spreadsheet. I've added in a return and a return percentage on a stock basis. I've also added in some detailed stock analysis so I can quickly look at the fundamentals. This week I'm going to add in price to book ratio and return on equity ratio as well. But what I wanted to just finally talk about here is what I'm planning to do this week. I've mentioned I want to rationalise. So in terms of where I'm going to target that rationalisation, in the main, these are the stocks I'm looking to sell. So Marathon Petroleum, I've got 5 stocks in oils and energy. I want to reduce that to probably 3. Marathon's definitely going to go, and I'm going to be prepared to take a loss on that stock. Spotify, I think that is one for the future, but it's been struggling the last few weeks. I think I'm going to look to cut my losses on there. Tesla, I really made a big mistake with Tesla. I actually bought Tesla before the stock split and sold at a profit, and then decided to get in again after the stock split, which was a bad decision. Rallied hard last week. I think it improved 18%, so I'm back to almost break even, but I'm going to watch Tesla this week. I'm not a big fan of the hullabaloo around that stock, to be honest. It's too volatile, so I might look to cut that. Other potential options, still with a question mark on them. Walt Disney, Newell Rubbermaid or Newell Brands, Starbucks. I think Starbucks is potentially going to be under a lot of pressure because of COVID, and Square, I'm not keen. I might sell and come back in again later. So that's what I'm looking at. I hope that's been useful. I have made this spreadsheet available in Google Sheets, so I'll put a link to the portfolio down below, so if you want to have a good look at the detail, you can do that. So overall summary, the diversified portfolio is holding up to the sell-off in computer and technologies, and I'm looking to rationalise just to tighten it up a little bit, because I think we're in for a bumpy ride these next couple of weeks and months. Hope it's been useful. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more.